Well, guys, this is Casey Israel again, and this is just a special kind of video. Um, Back when I was showing you about my Atari 2600 games, I forgot to pull these ones out. I might point at them, but these are my Atari game albums. It was funny that I would pick these up like in the year, like or so, like separately. There'd be like, here's a case for cheap, here's a case for cheap, here's a case for cheap, and here's a case for cheap. But then I run into like one of these, and they're like, want 10, $15. I'm like, no, I'm not paying 10 or $15 when I pay like five a piece or less. But that's beside the point. I didn't show you what's inside of these. These are my more uh, games I really like and the more rare version of games. So let's go ahead and pull one open. And look, it's also, look on that side. I love how it says Atari. The logo's on it. This is in the first one. You got G.I. Joe, Cobra Strike, Buck Rogers from Sega, Ghostbusters. There's another Ghostbuster cart with the Ghostbuster logo, but I think this is kind of rare to find that. Uh, High price one is this one's Tapper. Now, I believe this is just normal Tapper, but even though that looks like could be root beer Tapper, but it just says Tapper. Planet Patrol. You can see how it's kind of has a weird cartridge. That Atari does that all the time. They have all these weird looking cartridges. And here's a funny one: Star Fox. I wonder who came up with that. And here's I actually have like a backing card or whatever for it. Your friendly robot freighter down on planet Toid Beta 7 in your quadrant. And then I have Pigs in Space. Star Miss Piggy. And then I have a different one. It was just, I had two versions. I like these multiple copies. Oh, and I found the manual for Star Fox as well. Instructions. Move on to the next year. Oh, and it has the 1 year warranty. It expired in '84 because it was made in '83. This next one is another Spectre Vision game, Nexstar. Then you got Spider Man. Spider Man, it's okay. Then you got Pro Wrestling. I believe this is the 2600 version. Because I think the 78 version's worth some money. Donkey Kong Jr. by Nintendo. Sometimes it would say licensed by Coleco. It would have a bunch of license. Then the game from the movie Porky's. Sword Quest. I would suggest watch the video game nerd. He did these Sword Quest games. There's supposed to be four. Only three came out, and two are common. While the third one is hard to come by, extremely rare. This one's Earthworld and Fireworld. And here's cool. I have a story about this cartridge. About Double Dragon on the Atari 20. Well, uh, this is a bad version. Let's just say this. But, I got a funny story that, me and my wife was going to this flea market in Pennsylvania, and we came across this van, no, it's like U-Haul van kind of thing. Open up and looking through it, it's like Double Dragon. I mean, the Double Dragon, or is it one of those things like it just happened to come across the same name? No, it's the Double Dragon. But it's a horrible game, but also they were asking for 18, maybe $20. I was like, ugh, for an Atari game. I was wavering back and forth, and I kicked myself in the ass for a long time before I finally picked this one up. But it was 5 years later, give or take about that, before I could get a chance to get this version in the wild again. But I also found other stuff that was in here. I guess these were labels. You can put. I guess you can put these on the end labels if they fall off or something. That's kind of cool. And I got pole position manual. More end labels. And here's a booklet for it. Atari game program case. Well, I guess you're supposed to put those types of cartridges in there, but I don't. I put my more the fun games I enjoy more, or more rare games in this. Then this is the third case. I don't know why I put this one in there. Mad. Maybe it's a game I hadn't seen around that often. But I don't know why it's in there. But then Kung Fu Masters. If you play Kung Fu on the NES, this is that version on the Atari. Joust. Joust is a good game. Love Joust. Pole Position. I love Pole Position as well. Then I have a Sesame Street game. Like I say, a lot of these I don't come across, so that's one of them. California Games. Dig Dug. I love Dig Dug. Crawl. I never really played that one, but just seems cool, and I decided to throw it in the casings. But that's based about the movie. And now we're at the fourth case. This is the more rare or more fun games and the casings. Like, Miss Pac-Man's one of the best Pac-Mans on the Atari 2600. I think this is better than Pac-Man, Junior Pac-Man. Definitely better than normal Pac-Man on the Atari. Pitfall 2 is kind of hard to come by, kind of rare. And here's the thing. You wouldn't think about it, but Mario Brothers was on the Atari 2600. And actually was also on the 7800 as well. So I believe... And when the 7800 was out, Nintendo had the NES. So it's wild they also had the license to still put this game out for the 7800. So that's just wild. River Raid. Oh, I love River Raid. One of the first games I can remember playing. Superman. Superman is not really that great. Congo Bongo is a good game. It's kind of like a rip-off, like a 3D kind. Well, it's like a 3D kind of game where you go. It's kind of hard to describe it, but it's almost like Donkey Kong. I love Frogger. I love Frogger. And one of the rare games, minus the Atari Pong, the Atari porn game I got, is Atari Video Cube. It's one of the more uncommon games I have in here. So I just really love these cases, I tell you that. But thanks for watching, guys. Bye.